Alright, Shalom brothers out there. First I want to say all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahshua. Double honor to our elders, they rule well. And peace and blessings to the brothers out there that's kicking this word. Just want to come pose a question. Actually a rhetorical question. We're going to answer via the scriptures. Why is Jake man in particular dealing with homosexuality at a rampant rate? Alright. We were talking about this during camp, man. You know, all of us are relatively young men. We're not relatively, we're young men. They're 30, 32 and under. But in about 5-10 years, man, we've seen like an explosion of homosexuality in our communities, man. And we know that not to be coincidental. There's a reason why. Alright? Ultimately, we know they were set up by the Most High, man. But we know it's because the white man, which is Edom, and he's prophesied to rule this world in wickedness, man, and with a sword. And with that sword encompasses more than just, you know, what we think as weapons. The sword is also with his legislation, war tactics, and one of the war tactics is to feminize the Israelites, man.
That's right.
When you feminize Jake, they're not gonna stand up for anything, man. They're not gonna be ready for war.
That's right.
So that was a malicious and very thought out plan, man. All right, we're gonna get the scriptures to prove it. Somebody give me Isaiah 51:20, if you will. And another brother, if you can, hold me Habakkuk 1:5. All right. Because this man has our people going off, man. And the biggest way he does it, man, is eliminating that man. Alright? How does he eliminate the man? Just like what we talked about previously, man. Feminizing him, locking him up in jail. Women is ruling over you, man. Not to mention what we're eating. All those man had basically induced Jake to be some weak men, man. Nuller, yeah, the water, man. What's up, brother?
Yeah, on the way over here, me and you were talking about that. You know, they start even younger, man. You can look at the murder rate in Chicago. Jake, man, they really ain't got a chance to even know what it is to be a young man. Hell, they getting killed at 13. You know, so that it starts there, and it starts earlier in the womb. Dealing with the nigga woman still leading in abortions. 1,400 a day in America, if I'm not mistaken.
We're going to touch into the spirit. We're going to bring it out, man. I got that Isaiah.
Go ahead, brother.
It's Isaiah chapter 51, verse 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets.
They lie at the head of all the streets. So in every major city, man, and small cities, man, you got Jakes out there just hanging around, man, with no purpose. And that's beautiful that brother said that. That's going into it, man. No purpose at all, just out there, man. Being exposed to all types of wickedness, man. You know? You got the guys you got the OGs that they're looking up to, man. They done been in prison, they got turned out. They got these kids out here doing wild stuff, man. It's a never ending cycle. There's so many ways that these kids out here, these young men out here being exposed to wickedness, man. It doesn't make any sense.
Sure.
You know? As we once said, man, it's all been thought out. You know? The white man he's behind this, man, whether you believe it or not.
He's a serpent. He's very crafty.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
This is part of his agenda. Ultimately, is having a father that's giving him the power to do that. You know, but this is not just a coincidence, as a brother was saying.
Go ahead, brother.
As a wild bull in a net.
There's a wild bull in the net, man. Mad for no reason. Just wild, chaotic, man. And then, man, if you look at these young kids out here, man, that's all they are, man. Some damn wild, effeminate bulls, man. Can't tell them anything. Running around with skinny jeans on, sagging with skinny jeans on. You know, on all types of medicines, man. I'm not even talking about stuff that's illegal, so-called illegal. I'm talking about stuff that they giving these kids, man.
Okay.
You know? But these kids are bugged out. Go ahead, Doc.
They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy power.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 21. Therefore hear now this, thou art afflicted and drunken, but not with wine.
That's right. Jake has been afflicted and drunk, but not with wine, man. What is that wine that's talking about? This philosophy of this world, man. And a huge component of making our people going off is accepting or engaging in homosexuality, man. Because that is against nature. And I always like to pose this question. If you're a proponent for evolution, you got the black conscious niggas out there, if you're a proponent for evolution, okay, the uplifting of a certain race or a certain what's the word I'm looking for? Certain species, if you will. How is two beings, the same organism, sexual organism, having sex? How is that productive or conducive to that race, man? It isn't. If you look at the black, Latino, Native American race, damn sure ain't conducive. What it's doing is spreading all types of diseases. The household has been destroyed. Being a so-called man, that concept, you might want to say that's synonymous with being a goddamn annoying woman. You know, homosexuality is a disease, man, that has been implanted strategically by the white man.
That's right. I got a scripture for you, and ultimately, the brother's right, man. It's been implanted by the so-called white man, but the Most High, you know, he's using the so-called white man on the left side, you know, to put that spirit on people to live in that type of lifestyle. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 26. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections.
Vile affections, man. Very grotesque affections, man. You know? Man, you know, I can't even describe, I don't even want to describe it, man. Yeah. Go ahead, brother. That shit is crazy, man.
Yeah. And it's getting perpetuated even more and more, man, as the Most High has us living these last days, man. That spirit of homosexuality and just lewdness and just whatever goes as far as sexuality, it's getting played out more and more, and it's becoming accepted to where if you got a problem with it, then
crazy.
The problem is gonna be against you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I said, I mentioned probably about a week or two ago, Nelly Fuller Jr. He talks about the structure of white supremacy, and then how that, and you know, if you're not about something, you're anti. But I'm just not for it. You're anti.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Documentary that we watched.
Yeah, you become anti. Like the brother Michael always makes a good point. If everybody's so pro-choice and you got a child usually enters the school system around 4 to 5 years old. Why does a child at 4 or 5 need to know about sex and then sexuality? Let them, you know, as they go along through life, and if they, you know, fortunate enough, they're gonna see the actual, you know, how a relationship is supposed to be maintained amongst a man and a woman, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Esau is wicked, man. He's wickedly, you know, executing his agenda, man.
That's right. It's all through the spirit of the Most High.
That's right.
That's unfair, man.
Let me finish this off. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Hey, but you know what? That's beautiful you brought that out, man, because our women are only a exaggerated expression of the man. You know? And look at our women, man, doing all types of shit, man. It's not uncommon for a woman to have done something gay, man.
Not at all.
It's very in the norm, man. Most women that you talk to, man, if you ask them that question, they say, you know, I done experimented.
Yep.
It's very common, man. And if you think your woman ain't thought about it or they ain't engaged in it, you sadly mistaken, man.
You're fooling yourself, homie.
That's right.
Brother is right.
And if you, you know, believe it or not, you know, these women out here are wicked, man.
That's right.
And that spirit that they have, that experimenting and all into everything, man, lewdness, I forget how to say the word, lasciviousness.
Lasciviousness, yep.
That's passed on to the kids, man, which we're gonna get into later. Go ahead, you got some more on that?
It's just the last verse here.
No, go ahead.
And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman.
That's right. So you got these guys out here, man, that gay dudes will talk all types of madness about women, man. Be a bitch, man, go on West Hip Hop. You got all these gay dudes, man, in his videos, them just whooping up on hoes, man.
Yeah.
But they want to beat them. Beating them up. Had no value, take no value of a woman, man. But you go get a nigga that look exactly like you. You know, that's, man, this is what we're dealing with, man. That's the worst thing that the white man has ever done to us, man. Even them Canaanites, man, you go over there, they have laws like, no, you're not gonna do that in our country, man.
That's right. Yeah, they giving jail time for that stuff.
But you know what? The white man's going over there and pushing that agenda. The white man don't give a damn about them Hamites, man. Letting them starve to death. But as soon as they start they have laws against homosexuality, they're going over there. They're pushing it on CNN. But hold on, what about all the genocides that's going on over there, man? That you're funding? All these dictators, man, these dictators are giving money to develop their country. You're giving them this money, man. So they're killing thousands of athletes. Like, oh, never mind that. But if you have one homosexual that's being condemned, hey, hold on now, you can't condemn him. That's bad. This is the mindset of the white man, man, and he's doing that for a reason. You know.
This is the last part of this.
I got you, bro.
Burning their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly.
Burning their lust, man. And that's our people. Just like in Judges, man, you had them Benjamites, man, them wicked Benjamites, burning after them angels, man. No, Salaki, I take that back. That was Sodom and Gomorrah. Salaki, burning after that man, the Levite. They was gonna rape that dude. He's like, look, man, I got a concubine. Come on, man, you don't have to do this.
Sister,
they raped her to death. You know? That's our people, man. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And if you read Judges, man, what was going on in Judges? Dipping and dabbling in philosophies of other people, man. Drunk about wine, man. We're not supposed to be engaged in that. You know? Got some more there?
Yeah, so this is the last part. And receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat.
Go ahead, up.
So real quick, just back to brother we're talking about. Psalms 81 and 11. But my people would not hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me. So I gave them up unto their own hearts' lust, and they walked in their own counsels.
That's right, man. Their own counsel. Now look at us, man. We're the lowest of the lowest, man. Because we didn't abide by the statute, law, and commandments of the scriptures, man, of the Most High. So we're in the worst predicament that we've ever been, man. This is the worst ever.
Point. Go ahead. You know, just like the brother mentioned, the book of Judges, when you read that book, Jake just kept getting wicked, captivity after captivity after captivity. Now we're in Babylon the Great. Who is the king of Babylon the Great? Esau.
That's right.
If you understand the book of Revelations, it tells you this place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt.
Yep.
That's right.
He's the king of that kingdom. So of course he's going to push homosexuality to a higher rate ever. You know?
Yep.
So, you know, and the beautiful part about it is the scriptures tell you there ain't no feminine going to enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. That's why, you know, it's a beautiful thing, you know, the Heavenly Father has his elect set up, man. Because they're going to be the only ones that's going to really stand stiffly for this word, man.
That's right.
Kind, man.
You know what I'm saying?
This is going to be totally against this world, man. That's what we had to do.
Yep.
You know, because, man, the devil is a wrong line, seeking who he may devour, man.
Right.
Alluding to, I believe it's 1 Peter's 5:8. This white man is a madman, man.
Yeah.
He's really trying to consume us, man.
Yeah.
But if somebody can give me Habakkuk 1:5, you got it?
Yo, you want 1 and 5 or something?
It's all good. Then I know what you're gonna go
I had
to.
two.
Yeah, we're gonna jump to that next.
Okay.
Why?
Habakkuk 1 and 5. Behold, ye among the heathen in regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe, though it be told to you.
That's right. Keep going.
For lo, I raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation,
And that's the elect of Esau.
elite, yeah.
The elite, you know, Rothschilds, these are nature, Baker's family. Go ahead.
That bitter and hasty nation. Yep, that's what the word America means.
Yeah,
Yep, that's right.
Keep going. It's going to describe America.
Which shall march through the breadth of the land to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs.
That's right, and that's what America's doing, man. Pushing his agenda via war, globalization, man. All right, which is that one economy, right? Pushing his ideology out there, philosophies out there. You know, as I said previously, his economic system, man, his businesses, man. Because now, what America sells now is ideas, man. Because we're one of the least in developed countries when it comes to exports. We don't export a lot. We import a lot. But what we do sell is what? Ideas, businesses. McDonald's in India. You know, that's just a extreme example. McDonald's around the world.
Yeah, really America, man, and just the whole power structure of the so-called white man in general, man, it's just formed a hegemony across the earth. And I want to just bring out this word hegemony, because that's truly what the so-called white man's entire power structure is. This is Wikipedia. This is the word hegemony. It says Greek hegemonia, leadership and rule, is an indirect form of government and of imperial dominance, which geopolitically subordinate states by the implied means of power, the threat of force, rather than by direct military force. So like the brother was saying, like they may not have a direct, you know, hand in certain lands, but they always have some type of base or a garrison, you know, or embassy. And they might set up, you know, false puppet leaders to carry out their agenda, you know, to where it's indirect leadership to just keep their overall global dominance, you know, afloat.
That's right. That's why they set up all these coups, man. And so when they set them coups, man, liberation of the land, homosexuality runs rampant, things of that nature.
Sure.
They do that to dilute the masculinity of the people, man.
I make this point real quick.
No, go ahead.
I know this one Benjamite chick from back in the Gap, and it's like when I was staying in ATL, she was telling me that years ago, like homosexuals could not be spotted in Jamaica. You know, they would kill them or just beat the hell out of them or whatever. You know what I mean? But they wasn't putting up with it. And she said ever since they started letting them crackers coming through there and, you know, handle certain things, now it's homosexuals just out.
Everywhere, probably. That's what they do, man. That's the first thing that they shut up shop. But like we said, like we keep trying to reiterate, man, it's for a strategic purpose.
That's
you know?
right.
Let's go back to Habakkuk 1:5, if you will, and just read tonight.
This is back to Habakkuk 1, and I'm on 7 now.
Okay, that's beautiful.
They are terrible and dreadful. Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves. Their horses are also swifter than the leopards, and are more fierce than the evening wolves.
Man, that's the military of America, man. The dominance of the military, man, which has been roughly for about, I say, over 100 years now, man. But almost 100 years, man. With the end of World War II. America, no, actually World War I. America was a world power, man. Because what happened in World War I is I forget the treaty. Within that treaty, man,
Was it Treaty of Versailles? I think.
it starts with a B. I forget it. But with that treaty, America's currency was named, was pronounced the most stable currency. So all the other nations backed their currencies with what? The American dollar, man. So then you had a shift. America became a world power. You know? We get Habakkuk
2.
yeah, let's go to 2, 4, and 5.
Okay.